Good morning, everyone, and happy National Taco Day. To celebrate, our friends at Siete Foods are picking up the tab on some of these at taquerias in our area. Dora, you're teasing me. More on that. Ooh.
Oh, looks good, Carlos. Thank you. Good morning. I'm Jessica Holmes. A tense end to the Dodgers-Phillies game last night, with the Blue Crew narrowly coming out on top. Now the Dodgers have a chance to close out this series right here in L.A.
Hey there, everybody. Good morning. I'm Melvin Robert. Guillermo del Toro takes fantasy to the big screen with the premiere of Frankenstein. We'll take you inside in just a little bit.
Okay, just a minute after 10 o'clock, and the weather's still locked in and socked in a lot of places, but it's starting to clear out for many other places, and we can expect the temperatures over the next couple of days to be dropping. San Fernando Valley in the sun at 91 degrees, 79 downtown Los Angeles, coastal 72 degrees, 87 in the high desert, Inland Empire 90, Orange County Inland 80. Full details in a moment. Frank, back to you.
We are following some breaking news involving a series of raids in San Pedro early this morning. It involved the FBI, the LAPD, and the Torrance Police Department. At least 6 locations were targeted. The FBI says the raids are part of an investigation into a harbor area gang with ties to the Mexican mafia. Several people were taken into custody. LA County District Attorney Nathan Hochman expected to join the FBI in about a half hour to reveal more details about the operation. We will bring you that information as soon as we get it.
The search is on for a group of thieves who are said to have made off with $200,000 worth of jewelry following an ambush-style robbery. KTLA's Alina Bovian live now in Woodland Hills with the latest on that. Alina, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Well, the victim feels like this was totally premeditated, and he feels like he was the victim of a follow-home robbery. Now, take a look behind me. This all happened right here behind us in front of a Courtyard Marriott on Ventura Boulevard. Now, the victim, he had just left a local Poquito Mas restaurant when he realized that his car probably wasn't going right, so he pulled over. Take a look at this video. This is from last night, and all of this happened. The victim scoping out his car in this video. Earlier that night, the victim had driven to Poquito Mas restaurant here on Ventura Boulevard in Woodland Hills for dinner. When he left, it was around 9 o'clock. He noticed he had a flat tire warning light and pulled over about a block away from here to check it out. Moments later, he says a van pulled up right behind him. 3 masked men got out of the vehicle, and they were armed with knives, he says, ambushing the victim. Stealing a bag containing very high-end jewelry, roughly about $200,000 worth. The victim says he works in jewelry. He's a high-end jeweler in downtown L.A., and he was on his way home, so he does believe he was followed leaving work Monday night.
I drive less than 100 feet. I recognize I have a flat tire. I came out from my car and I going to check my tire, and 2 guys, they came to me, one of them with the knife, with the ski mask and the all black. They put the knife on me and they grabbed my bag and they took all of my stuff and all of my jewelry, more than $200,000 value jewelry. They robbed me.
Now, the LA has yet to confirm this, but the victim does believe that the suspects who ended up robbing him are the ones who slashed his tires. So just a reminder for everyone, be very careful. Make sure when you turn your car on, you check to see if everything is working fine before you leave that destination. That is the advice from LAPD as they follow up on this investigation. I'm Lena Bowman reporting live in Woodland Hills, KTLA 5 News.
Alina, thank you. New images have emerged following a violent altercation between former NFL quarterback Mark Sanchez and a 69-year-old truck driver. I want to warn you, some of the images are graphic. Surveillance video shows the Fox Sports analyst staggering along a street in Indianapolis early Saturday morning, clutching his stab wound. TMZ released images of him being put into an ambulance and the alleged victim, Perry Toll, being wheeled on a gurney with a towel on his head. Toll is now suing Sanchez and Fox, claiming the former USC quarterback was intoxicated when he was attacked and left permanently disfigured. Sanchez faces at least 1 felony charge. If convicted, The 38-year-old could serve up to 6 years in prison.
U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi is appearing before the Senate Judiciary Committee this morning. Lawmakers asked her about President Trump's deployment of the National Guard to Democratic-run cities. She clashed with Illinois Democratic Senator Dick Durbin over Guard members being sent to Chicago.
The National Guard is on the way right now as we speak. Oh, by the way, so is Director Patel and Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche. You're sitting here grilling me, and they're on their way to Chicago to keep your state safe.
Madam Attorney General, it's my job to grill you. Investigation of your agency is part of my responsibility.
She's also facing questions about the indictment of former FBI Director James Comey by a federal grand jury. And lawmakers want to know about the legal basis for U.S. drone strikes on suspected drug cartels.
President Trump now says he'll consider a possible pardon for Jeffrey Epstein's former girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell. He was asked about it just hours after the U.S. Supreme Court declined to hear her appeal.
You know, I haven't heard the name in so long. I can say this, that I'd have to take a look at it. I would have to take a look. Did they reject that?
She wanted to appeal her conviction.
And what happened?
They said that they were not going to hear her appeal.
I see. Well, I'll take a look at it. I will speak to the DOJ. I wouldn't consider it or not consider it. I don't know anything about it. So, but I'll speak. I will speak to the DOJ.
But she was convicted of child sex trafficking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to take a look at it. I have to ask DOJ.
Ghislaine Maxwell is serving a 20-year sentence after she was convicted of sex trafficking minors to engage in sex acts with Epstein. Maxwell was moved to a minimum security prison in August after meeting with Deputy U.S. Attorney General. During that interview, Maxwell claimed Trump was, quote, never inappropriate with anybody during his long friendship with Epstein.
2 former senior living facilities in Santa Monica will be converted into housing for people with serious mental illness. The buildings are along the 400 block of Ocean Avenue. 47 units will be used for patients and operated by St. Joseph Center. They will be funded by LA County. The mayor of Santa Monica says the city was not involved in the project and that she only found out through permit filings. Area residents have raised concerns about the impact of the facilities on the surrounding neighborhood. The mayor says there will be around-the-clock staffing to keep the building safe. They're set to be open by the end of the month.
17 members of a suspected train burglary crew have been arrested following a raid of 3 locations in Southern California. Recent string of train burglaries in the Victor Valley area prompted officials to launch an investigative task force. The Burlington Northern and Santa Fe Railway Police Department served multiple warrants and recovered more than $375,000 of stolen merchandise and around $61,000 in cash. Investigators also confiscated 8 illegal firearms during the bust. All 17 suspects are facing felony charges. The Dodgers are now just 1 win away from advancing to the NLCS. Our boys in blue defeated the Philadelphia Phillies in Game 2 of the National League Division Series last night. Dodgers jumped out to a 4-0 lead when they scored 4 runs in the 7th inning. Phillies, however, made things interesting when they cut that lead to just 1 run in the 9th, but Roki Sasaki came in and closed things out. Freddie Freeman making a game-saving pick off a low throw from Tommy Edman to end the game. Dodgers survive it, winning 4-3, taking both games in Philadelphia.
To get 2 in this environment is obviously massive. You can't understate it. This is a really hard place to play in the regular season, let alone here. This is my first time ever playing here in the playoffs. It is loud. So just hats off to all of us to pull out 2 wins here.
The best of 5 series now shifts to Los Angeles. The Dodgers can close out the series in Game 3 tomorrow evening at Dodger Stadium. That'd be nice.
That'd be nice. Moving along. What a catch by Freddie Freeman, though. That game could have been over right there if he didn't hold on to that baseball. But man, he's a great athlete. Way to go, Freddie.
Well, it actually was over because he made the catch. But
what's that?
It was over because he made the catch.
Yeah, but no, I would have meant it could have been over the other way.
Right.
Philly.
Right.
I didn't quite say it correctly. Okay, let's go to the weather forecast. And looking at surf and sand, The waves, high tide, once again, look at that. Boom, boy, those waves are coming up very close to the hotels and the housing right there. But yeah, it's high tide out at Laguna Beach. 66, 1 degree cooler than yesterday. Relative humidity 75%. Winds west northwest at 7 miles per hour. Los Angeles Almanac yesterday 78, average is 80. Record 1971 at 102 degrees. Okay, we want to look at the radar shot with the Hurricane Priscilla, and there it is. Still churning just off the coast of the Baja California area. It is right now a Category 2. It goes up to a Category 3 just for a little bit of time, but all the way back down to a Category 1 as it hits a little bit closer. Actually, it's not the Baja California, just Mexico. Then it hits right here, and it looks like it could make landfall at a Category 1, or possibly it could be downgraded to a tropical storm. But it's that hurricane that is pumping up a lot of energy into our area, and that is the reason why we're looking at the chance of some showers and thunderstorms, especially further south in Orange County, San Diego County, and also in the Inland Empire and up into the mountains. You might get those lightning strikes, but otherwise, most areas, we will probably see some rain, or at least mist on the windshield, and then if we do get the rain, it'll be more than likely quite light. Garden Grove 77 today, 78 in Santa Ana, 80 for Yorba Linda, 69 right here in Huntington Beach, 75 for Fountain Valley, and 70 right there. For the Inland Empire, mostly in the 80s, and here we go. This morning, still that slight chance of some drizzle. 96 in Palm Springs, 29 Palms at about 88 degrees. Ventura County inland, 76, 78. That holds in the 70s. Saturday and Sunday, 74, 75, and 73. Santa Clarita Valley, 91, 83, 81. Saturday and Sunday, 76 and 79 degrees. Los Angeles, 79. Doesn't look like you're going to get the rain here, but temperatures will be dropping off 75 and 76. Normal is still at 80 degrees, so cooler weather will feel kind of nice. 90 for the Inland Empire. Here you might Friday and Saturday get